Good morning, sir, and thank you for taking time out and talking to healthcare areas. First of all, I would really like to congratulate BPL, the entire BPL team, for having an exciting launch program today, and especially a day of 26. It's going to be a memorable day. So I would just like you to tell our audiences something about this new DR system that you have launched today.
So, if you look at, it's not only a DR, it's a dynamic DR. So, when you talk of DR, you are talking of a still radiographs. When we are talking of a dynamic DR, we are talking of a live procedures being done, which is known as a fluoroscopy. So, in one room, you can do 100% activity what you need from an X-ray machine, basic X-ray, DR, as well as dynamic study. So, that's a big deal. And this is probably a first launch in this market. And it's a very high resolution product which can do a stitching job, so complete from head to toe. On a 17 by 17 size of detector, you can cover and you can stitch the whole body very quickly. So that's a big deal. Biggest advantage of this is that fluoroscopy is what this product is primarily going to do, which is a live images. And fluoro used to have a lot of issues on the radiation side. And doctors were not comfortable doing fluoroscopy getting in the X-ray room. Now the biggest advantage is that they need not go inside. It's a remote product, and you are doing this from the control room. So that's primarily a big difference, that doctors who are continuously using machine will not get any radiation.
And BPL has been an indigenous company, and we've been it's observed as a very progressive, technology-driven company. And you have been, delivering some amazing products in critical care and in radiology. So how is actually this is going to help the entire radiology industries, especially the tier cities as well?
So see, we are also partnering a lot. We acquired a company in UK by name Penlon, a 75 years old company who's leader in the critical care, and we acquired that company. And if you see our booth, we have shown a MRI compatible anesthesia machine, which is again a very big deal. Now, for ultrasound, we have partnered with one of the finest company, growing company who only does ultrasound, and that's from South Korea. Because if you get into a room and start making product, you will miss the bus. So it's a time for you to make many partnerships, and that's how we are trying to quickly come up to this. But we are selecting our partners very carefully, and then we do a lot of value add in the systems.
So how has been the AOCR event for your brand?
I think it's a great luck that it is happening in India, AOCR. And AOCR is happening one. If you look at the three poles, RSNA happens in US, which is in Chicago. In Vienna you have a OCR, ECR, and AOCR keeps rotating countries, and this time we are lucky to have good participation. 4,500 delegate is not a small number. I've never seen in my about 35 years of career this kind of crowd at one place. It's quite successful.
And so what are your future plans for the company? What can we expect more from BPL Technologies?
We want to be a number one Indian company who can give a range starting from ECG to highest end of the machines which we think of. And a one-stop shop. We are also getting into a consumable space. So, we don't want to be just competing with the top multinationals, very obvious. But whatever we do, we want to be a preferred partner with all the top hospitals. And I think in last 5 years, we have progressed very well. Our revenue has grown about 4.5 times in 5 years' time, which is not a small thing.
That's really a significant achievement, and I think BPL has made a place for the company in the radiology industry and the healthcare industry, Raj. And thank you for taking out time for us, and wish you all the success for the entire BPL team.
I just want to add one point here, that it is not only products which makes it. It is a team behind who makes the success. And I'm very fortunate that entire range of products what we have and the kind of people I have today with me, they are all best in the class. And that is how we are able to progress fast. That's how we have a lot of relationship and trust coming from the customer. So I'm very fortunate that we could build a good team, and product will follow and will keep happening. It's a dynamic word, because today you add one thing and tomorrow you'll add something else. Yeah, thank you.
Wish you all the success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.